It's early morning in Luxor, and I'm watching the balloons over on the West Bank. We were just up there yesterday, sailing above the monuments. One of the most beautiful experiences you can have in Egypt. I've reached the end of another 2-week journey through Egypt. You know, I've been about 18 times, maybe I lose count. And I'm left pondering, why do I keep coming back to Egypt every year, often doing the same itinerary? It never gets old, even though it is so ancient. And I wonder if it's because Egypt was such an extraordinary civilization, and it survived for over 3,000 years. How many civilizations can you say that of? The Greeks and Romans themselves were Egyptophiles. They came over here and they visited the monuments. They took a lot of the ideas, the art, the religious concepts, and they blended it into their own culture. They loved Egypt. It has inspired so many. It's inspired me for over 20 years now. If you haven't seen Egypt, you really need to come. Just look over there at the Pink Mountains. This is where the kings are buried of the New Kingdom, the noblemen, and the artisans, and so many others from later periods. They all clustered around the great monuments of the pharaohs so that some of the magic would rub off on them. It's a very, very magical place. People say that the Egyptians were obsessed by death, but really they loved life. They wanted it to go on forever. And life, you can really feel it when you visit the towns, the cities, the monuments. It's so exciting. This trip I've seen how Egypt is really cleaning up and getting ready for a huge resurgence of tourism. There's so many new sites open. So many of the temples and tombs have been cleaned, had their colors not repainted but restored. The promenades are decked out. It's beautiful here, and it's so welcoming. The Egyptian people are lovely, they're funny. You must see Egypt. I know that I will be coming back every year, and I hope that perhaps you'll consider joining me, or if not, coming on one of my tours with Ancient Egypt Alive. Just make sure you experience Egypt. It's one of the most exciting times to visit. They've been through a few intermediate periods, times of chaos, times of difficulty, but I think they're coming into a bold new kingdom. And this is the view of the Nile, the eternal Nile, on December 4th, 2024, Laura Ranieri Roy.